XCOM2! Of course it is. What else would it be? Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, then I hope the rest of the day sort of fixes itself for you, because you should be having a wonderful day. Bigger wonderful things and wonderful days. Today. We're off the back of a, I'm going to say it, successful mission. We blew up a statue, we put some serious damage into the Berserker Queen, and we made it out of there with only a couple of scrapes and bruises, which is kind of nice. We've got a few things coming up in the old event queue. We've got assassin weapons in 28 hours, which is super cool. Can't wait to actually get using those. We started work on building a new spark unit, so that'll be ready in 5 days. Our shielded power coil will soon be with us, and we are fairly early into the supply drop cycle. We're halfway through August in terms of like what month we're in, but we had a supply drop fairly recently. I think we actually still need to finish scanning for it, which would kind of make sense given the fact that we are currently extremely poor. So we'll get to work on scanning for that in just a moment. There is a bond available between Calmwater and I can't mind who Simone Davis is. I'll actually swing by the barracks and have a look at that in a bit more detail. So Calmwater. Oh no, there are so many names on this list. There we are. Brentwood. Calmwater and Brentwood. Let's click some buttons on that. We'll skip over the poster. Brentwood's a little bit sore from the last mission, incidentally. We only have 5 folks available to be fielded. I feel like this is the exact same situation we started yesterday's episode on. Nevertheless, we've got people coming back super fast, so I'm not too worried at all with regards to that. We have got a couple of new traits flashing up here, but this seems to be a little bit finicky insofar as, you know, clicking these. So we can have a look at the traits that people get, probably when we just send them on missions, because that's really only when they truly matter. Naturally, I'll forget about doing so. We'll send people on missions where they run into the thing that they fear the most in the world. They'll panic and it'll be a disaster, but isn't that part of the fun? Don't really know what's going to come up today. Potentially, we could see this infiltration mission, which has currently got... Oh, well, I doubt we'll see it actually. It's on 28%. What am I talking about? So yeah, as I just said, no idea what's going to happen today. Hopefully we'll get a couple of assault missions to counter some more dark events. We got lucky where I was of the belief that signal jamming was a lost cause because of a really, really horrible mission where we had to evac out a little while ago now. I think Sinatra went down in that mission as well. However, our mission yesterday was actually to delay this dark event, so I think we're still within a chance of being able to not deal with it, which is super nice. Kind of wondering if we want to deal with collecting that scientist. We have got 5, so I'm alright for now. I'd rather just let people heal and everything else. And assassin weapons, which allows us to now use the Arashi and the katana that the assassin was using on us up until quite recently. So that's a huge upgrade for our assault infantry, because, you know, they needed a massive upgrade. Quite a bit of reading material there. I'll assume if you wanted to probably check this out, you can click the old pause button. But yeah, I'm excited to be able to gear up our assault infantry with the katana and Arashi. Improved camp throwers, probably not. A couple of instant, wow, 3 instant autopsies is super nice. So Berserker first.
This fearsome creature, long referred to as a Berserker, is clearly a genetic relation to the other mutant species we have encountered in the field. For reasons yet unknown, this particular variant is unique in that it is altogether consumed by what can only be described as blind rage, a thirst for combat, unlike any other creature we've encountered. As if the typical mutant
Berserkers are quite a fun enemy.
This hulking beast seems dangerous even in death. I will be more than happy to dispose of it.
Dangerous
once
even
I
in
find
death,
my
huh?
report.
Yeah, the Berserker's quite funny, because the first time you run into one, much like happened in this campaign, it's a little bit daunting. They are just a mountain of health to chew through, and they appear more dangerous than they probably are, but their actual chance to hit is relatively low. That's given us access to overdrive serums. I don't really think we'll be making much use of these. They're a single-use item, and whilst they do give a significant bonus to the person using it, I just think there's better ways to spend your supplies. Maybe we'll reach a point where we're overflowing with supplies and we could use one of these, but I don't foresee it in the immediate future at the very least. Maybe I'm missing out on something and they are super good, but never been a fan. Up next we've got the old Faceless, which has been sitting here in the research list for a long time.
I am at a loss for words to describe the difficulties we have had in attempting to handle this creature, affectionately known as the Faceless, to our troops. The nebulous form of its physical structure, including a pliable, semi-solid outer layer, seems to be slowly degrading now that the creature has expired. There is also a pungent odor that only seems to grow stronger as time passes.
And so it's good to know they stink.
I've often wondered how the aliens could conceive of such a being. Is there another world out there, filled with these shape-shifting creatures? Or are they merely another construct of alien genetic tampering?
It's actually a place that you can get to on the other side of the galaxy through a wormhole, and the Faceless are obviously part of the Great Link. Mimic Beacon, I skipped over that there, but another item that I'm probably not going to make use of, whereas in the base game I'd absolutely be making use of it. It's not as effective in the modded version that we are running, and honestly as well, like, it's a really good item. You can throw it out there and basically, you know, any enemies will ignore you for a bit, and there are so many uses for that, it's ridiculous. But not using it is kind of a challenge in its own self, and even though it's like not as good in the modded version as in the base game, it is still pretty good. I'm just gonna do my best not to use it. And then there was the priest.
This specimen, known to our troops as the Advent Priests, has up until recently been rarely sighted outside the city centers. While not physically intimidating, much like the elders themselves, these priests are deceivingly powerful psionic beings. Even in death, their remains still radiate with powerful afterimages of psi energy.
Priests are probably, I would say, they're either extremely straightforward to deal with and you can use them to great advantage, which we've seen. We saw a little while ago now, I say a little while ago, it was actually quite a while ago now, there was a mission where we had a bunch of priests and they kept using their psionic link ability, so we were able to just score like 2 kills each turn with Aethel, I think it was, just by taking advantage of the priests trying their hardest to help their friends. The other side of it is, priests can be really annoying because, you know, they can heal aliens, and they have got quite a few different psionic abilities that can become quite irritating. Things like stasis, like a well-timed stasis against you is horrible, but equally can be quite useful. So yeah, priests are very annoying, but also kind of good to deal with in the field, I guess is what I'm trying to get at there. Sustaining Fear, yet another item that the theme with these researchers is that they all unlock items that I don't really plan on using or really rate too highly. The Sustaining Fear, though, as it says, it activates when someone would otherwise die. Similar to what happens to the Sparks once they reach a certain rank. So there again, like, there's use cases for that, but I kind of prefer not to run with the risk of people landing in that situation in the first place. Although So far this campaign, maybe there is a use for the sustaining fear after all. As for actual research, now that they're taken care of, I think what we'll do is just get back at it with the plasma rifles and work towards that some more. I'd like to get weapons upgrades out there sooner rather than later. So that all starts with plasma rifles. We'll need also to do the turret breakdown. Kind of gunning for this to be instant though, rather than spend 3 days on it. We could just do with killing a few more turrets and it should become instant. And we'll need to also complete the Spectre autopsy for the plasma lance there. But yeah, we'll get back to work on plasma weaponry in general. That'll be a huge upgrade for us. So, back to ye old map we go. And that should finish our supply drop. It has. And remove dark event. Do we want to remove collateral damage? That's the troopers carry more explosives. I'm not really too concerned about that one overall. We've been running with that active for such a long time now that, and I just don't feel like it's majorly impacted us. The fact that they're interested in Advent Officer corpses is pretty good, so let's see how much they're actually interested. We could actually get away with selling some of these nanoscale vests too. Let's do that. And then, anything else in here that we can get rid of? You know what, we could probably sell like at least 4 of those. We'd sell more of them to be honest with you, but we'll go with 4 for now. And then I'm keeping a hold of these gems kind of like they're elixirs, and we'll use them in the final boss fight or something. Maybe I should be selling them. I'll keep them just for a little bit longer, because, I mean, we're already looking pretty good. I'm going to actually commit to just getting rid of these Stun Lancer corpses here, and these Shield Bearer corpses. Wow, 14 was that? We've dealt with so many Shield Bearers, that's ridiculous. Mutons can go. And that might be it. Let's just finish actually scrolling, because that would be the clever thing to do. Yeah, I think that's it for now. 400 extra supplies in the bank is pretty awesome. Oh, hang on though. No. Well, yeah, let's get rid of some of these, because we're not planning on... I mean, I'll keep 4 around just in case. Same goes for the faceless corpses, I guess. What are Scions used for? We don't know yet. Purifiers are flame canisters. That needs 2. I guess we could probably sell 10 of them. Viper corpses. We could probably sell some of these too. We'll drop that down to 10. Drop the trooper down to 10, just because they come in pretty thick and fast, I guess. Keep hold of the mechs for sure. And we don't know exactly what the Lost is used. I think the Lost are used for psionics, if and when we get to that point. Okay, so that's another 169 supplies in the bank. That's pretty sweet. I'm glad I double checked that. Another scientist, no thanks. And we are looking a little bit thin on the ground insofar as Illyrium and alloys are concerned. But we are also looking pretty poor on intel too, so I guess we are not spending any intel. So, the decision was made to move into Europe. So I guess that's probably going to be our next scan. Yes, is the answer to that. Oh, we got rookies, or increased region income wouldn't be bad, but well, let's get to work here.
Setting course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
Getting this additional contact would serve the same purpose as increasing the region income, I guess. More importantly, it gets us closer to this facility, because this chain of facilities is basically going to keep us from being in a losing situation with the Avatar project now. There's the assault mission of the day. Sabotage the transmitter to counter signal jamming. Awesome. Okay, we are definitely going to take that. We'll run the clock a little bit on it. It's not going to disappear on us, so we may as well.
If I can't get to you directly,
Hunters,
then I think it's time I root out all these little friends of yours.
Okay, cheers, dude.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you.
And another assault mission
Even
to
if
rescue
that
an
means wiping out
resistance
entire
operative. This is
camps
going to
of
be a
resistance
delay dark
fighters.
event.
We are their only line of defense.
The hidden one, no less, with sectoid abductions in the mist. We kind of have to take this one before we take the sabotage mission, due to the way that they're going to expire, but that's fine. So much for waiting for this one then. We'll head into recover the resistance operative. Sectoid abductions isn't
Setting
the
course for
scariest,
Brazilian corridor.
although maybe I've spoke too soon. Let's see who we could field here. Probably want to bring a mind shield. Seeing as Bert is already in the mix, we might as well bring Bert along. Phalanxes are never going to be declined. We can field. We've got options in terms of which field medic we bring, as our Assassin Assault Squad are back and ready to get put to work once again. So then, where are we first of all? Okay, we're in a sewer, so that puts a marksman in the bin. Bert is presently lieutenant. Where is Gwen in terms of getting a rank up? Pretty far. Ethel's pretty far too. Okay then. Okay. How do we want to play this? Be good to get. Yeah, we'll bring Giga. Giga should look to see a promotion from this mission. Troll Pants or Tactical, I guess, will be Troll Pants, because same goes for there insofar as the promotion is concerned. We will field an Assault Infantry, which is going to be Ethel as the only one available. So we can try out those assassin weapons that we just got our hands on. I think a Sapper at a sewer, although I don't want, probably not, although then on Dent's Head is pretty good. Night Terrors is not great. Tough call there between Brenwan and Kalani. I guess we'll bring Brenwan. Maybe, you know, we can actually work on turning Night Terrors into something positive. And that leaves that final slot. Not too sure where to go with that. I'm kind of looking towards Shandon here, but I don't necessarily want to field Shandon. Although, what would be the alternative to Shandon? Probably Apprehension, right? Yeah, Shandon or Apprehension. Both of which are pretty close to the promotion to Major. I think Shandon wins out. Given the fact that we're in a sewer, there's not going to be a huge amount of high ground for Apprehension to take advantage of. So let's gear these fine people up, although our Predator armor situation is looking pretty poor. I think a lot of that's actually out in the infiltration team. So then, we need to build 2 more, which I guess is fine. Yeah, that brings us up to 11. I think I've said earlier on that I didn't necessarily want to build any more, but it is going to be a little while yet before we get the level 3 armor tiers available to us, so I guess it kind of tracks that we should actually be fielding a bit more Predator armor. Bert's got the old armor vest, so has Giga, and that leaves stasis vests for everyone else. Or it should, at least, although maybe we're fielding a stasis vest elsewhere. So actually, I think, who's going to take these? I guess we'll throw an extra point of armor on Brenwan, and then we'll run the stasis on Troll Pants. There we go. So, Arashi is... These weapons look really cool. This is the shotgun that we got from the old Chosen there. Deals greater crit damage and has greater accuracy at long ranges, which is horrific. And then the katana does extreme damage, can't miss, can't be dodged, and it penetrates armor too, which is incredible. And also looks pretty sweet. Katana. Be here all day thinking about that now. We'll chuck a mind shield on old Ethel here as well. If anyone's going to be dealing with the sectoids then going to be Aethel. What's cool about the katana and the Arashi, well, the Arashi is like already, yeah, it's got upgrade slots, but the katana's got upgrade slots too, just to give them that little bit of extra oomph, if we can find it. Shandon with the Inferno rounds, I think, is probably fine. Kind of feel like the Talon rounds might be a good choice on Aethel, but it'll be fine. I think the Mind Shield is actually more valuable here. Probably going to be doing more sword work than we are shotgun work. I think we'll throw the AP rounds on Giga. And I'm going to switch out the mag grenade for something else. Probably just a standard plasma, actually. The reason being is that there's been a few situations, it feels like, where the reduced range on the mag grenade is causing us to not be able to make the most use of it. I think bringing EMP is probably smart, just as a sort of just in case kind of thing. Yeah, still feel that. And then last but not least then, we will chuck the lightweight frame on the cannon and a basic scope for the Arashi. We'll actually click the correct part of the screen, and Wildcats, and oh, we've only got a basic laser sight available right now. That's fine. Not too sure what we could put on the sword. Yeah, there's I suppose Wildcats. Can you put Wildcats on it? That would be insane. Surely not. Oh my goodness, you can. Yeah, okay. Wildcats. Wildcat sword. And crit chance wealth concealed ain't gonna work. Don't really, yeah, I can't really see any of the sort of well, anything to throw on there, so that's fine. We'll get Troll Pants able to do some reaction work here, and a speed loader is always a good call. But yeah, I think this is going to be it. Operation Fierce Prophecy to recover a resistance operative from some sewers. It has been a little while since we've been in the sewers, so I'll not do too much complaining about it. We've got Bert, we've got Giga, Troll Pants, Aethel, it's Brenwan and Shandon. Let's get to work. Been a little while since we spent that long on the strategy layer.
In position for deployment.
Usually, well, it certainly feels like it's just everything happening constantly in our faces. So a little bit of a break to do some planning and figuring of things out and strategizing. A welcome change of pace, at least for me. Although now that I think about it, we're going into this assault mission. There's another assault mission that we'll need to take in the next 2 days of in-game time. Yeah, we're already back to just constantly dealing with things non-stop, aren't we?
A VIP of some importance to the Resistance was on an operation near the city center when Advent forces attacked and pursued them into the tunnels. Our information is that the VIP is currently hunkered down and we need to go in and lead them to safety. Stay alert and watch for enemy movement down there.
I think this is going to be one of those where we have to cap the VIP and then wait.
Resistance VIP is hiding in the tunnels not far from your
Yes,
position.
it is.
One of their field operatives is also on site to assist you in the rescue. Firebrand is standing by, but be careful. We'll have limited opportunities to set up a viable extraction point down there.
Central just said that one of the field operatives is here to help with the rescue, but I don't see anyone. So I don't know what he means by that. We can't evac. Yes, we can't evac until this is done. So we got to get this right, I guess, is the trick here. So no timer means we can take it slow, which is nice. Take what sort of little advantages we can get. I think we can probably just bring Bird around here. I don't want to actually move here just yet. Let's just bring Giga around a touch. if there's anything in the immediate vicinity. Doesn't look that way. Okay.
Got it.
Big gun. Got 5 rounds in the chamber too. In that case, we
Roger
can just
that.
pull forward a bit more. I think, yeah, we'll just kind of hug this side, move around this way. And hopefully, don't run into everything happening all at once. Last time we were in a sewer was quite terrifying. Managed it, but it was quite terrifying just to see like this blob of enemy activity that we had to sort of
Remember, no matter how tough
wait
things
around
get down
for.
here, we can't evac until we complete the mission.
Looked like the sound was pointing in this kind of vicinity, or they're right here. So I guess Shandon, could you just like have a peek around that corner for us, good buddy? Hey, cool. No, you can't. Asking too much. I apologize for that. Yeah, we're fine. We'll move. We'll creep around here then.
Position confirmed.
Dashing.
Do we? Yeah, we can safely bring troll pants up a bit further forward.
Got it covered.
My concern is that there's evil in the mist there, so I don't want to push too far forward.
Moving out.
Slow and steady wins the
I don't
race.
think we're alone out here.
Yeah, there really could be something there based on that sound, actually. Definitely a sectoid, and if I want to say I heard a mech, but that could just be my overactive imagination.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Still nothing. This door is probably in this room / by the objective, right? So
Closing on target position now.
we move up. Yeah, I think we'll move up to this doorway then.
Solid copy.
I'm not like scared or anything at all. I'm just being cautious. There's a world difference between I am actually terrified and just being cautious.
Moving out.
Brenwan spotted something.
Hostiles making the rounds.
Okay, we got. I feel like we've seen this combination before. Sectoid and a hunter. Potentially something else with them too. Won't know until we know. So let's just see where they move. If they move towards us, cool. We could potentially pick a fight. Okay, sectoid abductor, regular sectoid, and then an advanced hunter. And they are being very kind and moving towards us. Think. The only reason why I'm not enthusiastic about just going is we were to send Aethel in, and there's stuff here. Gonna trigger. So let's just Overwatch.
Got it covered.
If they move towards us again, that's great, and if not, we can just
Covering now.
follow them up.
I'm on it.
Come get some.
We're all in cover. Oh, of course they're moving away. Of course they move away. That would be.
We got something over here.
Why didn't I predict that? Why didn't I see that coming? Happens every time. Brennan should be able to creep up a bit further. Yeah, cool.
Moving out.
Kind of feel like we just blue move forward here.
Okay.
Good to go.
Don't overcommit
Good copy. Moving on target.
by any stretch of the
That's fine.
imagination. See if they come back to us.
Got it covered.
Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatching.
Moving to Overwatch. On Overwatch.
I'm not sure why I didn't run the mod that lets you overwatch the entire squad all at the same time. Let's just assume I had a valid reason for it. Oh, that's kind of annoying that Azel can't quite reach here. Brenwan can.
Position confirmed. Looks like hostiles over here.
Yeah, okay, we've got everything happening all at once. However, this isn't the scariest group of enemies. It's Sectoid City for sure, but like, this is manageable. I mean, we've got like a super basic Advent Trooper in the mix here. Sectoid Abductor is probably the real threat in our immediate line of sight, so the good news is that we can actually get up to this hole in the wall.
Moving.
I think we'll keep Shandon ready to overwatch. We'll bring... Although now that I say that out loud, I think move like this, but just in case.
Just got hot in here.
Okay, that's another 2. How do we play this then? That's 2 directly on top of the objective. I want to say it is 2. So 2 there, 3 there, at least 2 there. So that's 7, and then 2 there, 9. There'll probably another pack floating around somewhere. Aethel probably then wants to get right up in the mix. Now that I think about it a little bit more. So, how do we make that happen on the next turn? I guess here.
On it.
And if we can maybe not have these guys activate on us when the time comes, then that would be ideal. So we will just position around this hole in the wall with everybody then. Giga probably wants to find flamethrower as reasonable opportunities for it. Alternatively, a rocket launcher. So we'll put Giga right up front and center.
Moving to Overwatch.
Roger. Got my eyes on.
They really just aren't interested in coming anywhere near us. Just managed to stay within vision range, though. Is, no, oh, something. Everything is just managing to stay in vision range. These might actually cap us here. No, okay. I think that's just 2. And if they move into here, then that's probably the best ambush we've got. So we'll keep you 4 there. Shandon and Aethel are going to switch and get themselves ready for the 2 that are moving around this way. Hopefully they come in here. If they do, then we jump them. And they don't. Of course they don't. Nope. They move further away. And out of sight. However, we can actually move in a bit closer now. It's nice. I'm just wondering where. This perch would be kind of a good little spot for Shandon to get to.
Moving to position.
All possible. Same with Troll Pants, actually. And potentially Brenwyn too, although having all 3 of them up there seems a little bit not a good plan.
Closing on target position now.
You open this door, what would happen? Nothing. Woo. Yeah, I think we want Shandon up on this high ground.
On the move.
I'm really pushing the fact that we don't have a timer for this mission to its sort of like logical extreme here. But I just want to try and get this right, because we've seen what happens when too much activates on us.
Position confirmed.
It's horrifying.
On the move.
Scanning.
Come get some.
Overwatch.
And there's something to be said about the tension before everything goes completely sideways as well. Okay, they're moving back. We probably do need to be mindful of them existing or any flanking potential. However, I do believe it's time to get this party started. So, that drift shouldn't connect with the VIP. So yeah, let's do this. Go in and go in loud. Wow, that really looked like it was going to connect with the VIP.
We're busted.
Guess who's here? And this abductor goes down from Pounce. That's incredible.
That's right.
And apparently the corpse blasted across the room somehow. Yeah. Shot it here. Corpse ended up there. Interesting. Shandon. Up you go. Don't see anything else, and you do have a... I mean, yeah, you take that, right? Don't destroy your cover whilst you're at it, though, dude. Come on. 47 kind of sucks. I think we probably do move Troll Pants up here, too. We'll keep Brenwan, Bert, and Giga down this end. And... thinking that the best decision is probably a hold of position with Aethel. We'll go for the shot with Bert, because Bert doesn't miss. Okay, maybe he does. Try again? Nope. Not on form today, apparently. Fine. And... the Warlock is here. Okay, immune to melee. Everything else on its strengths is fine. Increased damage from close range attacks. I think if ever there was a mission to put that shotgun that we just got to work, the Warlock's just provided the opportunity. Free armor means that we're probably going to need to save some grenades, for sure. Or at least some shots from Shandon to shred that.
That's one of the chosen. Heads up. It's one of the chosen. This mission just got a little more dangerous. Stay on top of its position and try to take it out.
I think that pack there that's just activated was the, like, first group of enemies we spotted. Back in the corridor. Forever ago. Although everything is just activating on us now, because, we fired a rocket launcher and told everyone exactly where we were. Amazing shot there from Troll Pants. You put that Advent Trooper down. Abductor's not happy about it at all. And this is why we kept Aethel in the position he's currently in. Boom. That would have been amazing if it landed the kill. Still take 10 damage though. Right, we had an Overwatch up in the back from a Advent Hunter, which is a little bit unfortunate. What kind of work are you going to get done here? You've got the Abductor and the Trooper available to you with the sword. Particularly wondrous. But in... I guess we just go. Yeah, we just go. Not really going to achieve much else with Aethel. Which health has that thing got? 4. If only you had one more point of movement. If we can get rid of this Abductor though, which Shandon potentially has got a reasonable shot to do. 65, maybe not, huh? That does put it in flanking. Could you see the... No, you can't see the Abductor unless you're here. Which actually... Let's test just how long range this thing can go. 68% from this far away is actually pretty sweet. Nice connection too. Only we'd managed that crit. He's furious. That's amazing. I love their reactions to, us having that weapon and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. We do need something to deal with this Abductor. What that something is, I feel like it has to be Shandon, but 65% is not my favorite, so I think Troll Pants can get rid of this Trooper, which then means we can, we can bring Shandon here and take the flanking shot. 65% to beat from upstairs there, yeah, that's way better. Okay, Overwatch back there. Troll Pants does need to deal with this trooper one way or the other, so we'll bring you... Not... Well, yeah, okay, we can. If these guys get chain dazed by the Warlock, Aethel should be able to help them deal with that little situation. And kind of feel like we want to... If we can connect this grenade with the Sectoid and the Hunter, that would be amazing, but... Yes, we can. Right there. Doesn't well, I don't know that it destroys the cover here. I don't think it will. But it should... Well, it will kill the Hunter, and it should put the Sectoid in a bit more of a threatening situation. And doesn't touch the VIP, so that's fine. We've still got a grenade in the bank, at least on 2 people, for the armor on the Chosen. Nice crit there on the Sectoid too, by the way. Way to go. Can you potentially just send that home? Nicely, nicely. And then there's an abductor in sight range. It's over there. What kind of shots are you looking at? They're not the best shots, huh? If anyone was to run the Overwatch from this Hunter, it would be Bert. And it wouldn't be the worst idea just to get Bert into a bit better position. So we'll take the chance. Nice. And actually, you could theoretically get rid of that Hunter, maybe, if, you know, 37% crit chance, like stranger things have happened. Okay, fine.
Target still standing.
This abductor is going to need some work put into it sooner rather than later, I expect, but we'll try and get rid of that Hunter for now. I don't want to deal with another Overwatch if we can avoid doing so. And then there was Giga, who actually... Yeah, doesn't find the Warlock there. What kind of shots are you looking at? There is that zombie to kind of deal with. I think if we're going to do anything here, it would probably be the wisest to actually suppress this abductor, though. I was expecting it to go for a... the abductors do the stun shot, so the extra zombie kind of sucks, but never mind. Wastes the suppression, I guess, is the real takeaway there, but another zombie's not horrifying. Not very often you see the Warlock decide to use his gun.
Target still standing.
Now then, Giga does not have phosphorus. No, that would be asking too much. Okay. Troll Pants, I think we just kind of... Maybe we reposition Troll Pants up top, actually. Oh, let's reposition old Troll Pants here. And then I think Shandon just probably deals with this zombie. Yeah, say good night. Evil Dead style. Going off to the face. Okay. We got a zombie, a Warlock, and a Abductor. And potentially more. Troll Pants, yeah, you can take the shot that you've got. Not landing the kill isn't the worst thing in the world. I don't want to use this position. Unfortunately, I think a run and gun's probably the right call here. Bring Aethel up a bit closer and then either... Oh, okay, fine. That's actually triggered. That's not what we wanted.
We've got multiple contacts closing on your position.
Oh well.
It's an ambush. Hold your ground.
Well, that just made it more interesting in here, I suppose. VIP, you got to get out of there, homie. pull you back to this high cover here. Please. Thank you. I'm clicking and nothing's happening. Okay. Okay. Bert wants to deal with this abductor.
Aye.
And I think we'd probably go for a shield charge on it. Yeah, nice. Knock it through the wall, no less. Wow.
Hunkering down.
Interesting. Okay. I'm wondering if the Overwatch is actually the best thing for Aethel to do now. Good pounce plus Overwatch. What is Brenwan doing? You're just having a bit of a float there, mate. Okay. What I'd love is if... Oh, this... Foxy zombie. Okay, fine. How do we play this? That's not going to connect with flamethrower in the way that I'd like. We can set the Warlock on fire here. Oh well. I don't think Warlock got set on fire. I could be wrong. Oh, you did. Terrific. Well done. So then, yeah. Wait, what? Zombies? Oh, it's... I don't know. Target previews being weird. And then I guess the correct decision for Brenwan, as much as I'd like to put some work into the armor here, we might actually need that grenade. So instead,
No problem, boss.
we move Brenwan up here, and I think we do mine this in case there's something that runs on us. And then 67-24 Overwatch. Oh, hello, Mr. Muton. And a Scion. That's going to trigger night terrors on Brenwan. Oh. And again, no go on the second one. Pounce had connected, but the actual Overwatch didn't. And the Muton's health appears to be disregarding the Pounce. I'm glad that we used that mine, though. Kind of weird that the Muton's health was as high as it was there, because... damn, 7? Sit down. Bert is so good. Phalanxes are good, but, like, especially Bert. Mind Shield saved Aethel there, which is great. But this has become messy. That is the word that I am choosing to use here. Okay. Not the time to need a reload, for sure. This Stun Lance is going to be a little bit of a nuisance. We have got Shandin in such a position as to deal with this Muton pretty confidently. I wonder though if Trollpants can maybe find 72% there. The alternative would be that Stun Lancer, which isn't ideal. Yeah, can we go, although... Trollpants on that Stun Lancer would actually be the better choice, because Trollpants deals extra damage to Stun Lancers. And could potentially get a kill on it. Thing is, in cover, Aethel probably goes for this trooper and then the Scion. We've dealt with this little problem here. Yeah, I think that's the right choice for Aethel. That still leaves us with a Warlock, a Dazed Brenwyn we'll need to deal with somehow. But should be able to see Aethel clean up this trooper and Scion at the least. Getting rid of the Scion early would be quite pleasing for the senses. Should put Aethel in a position to pounce on this set of reinforcements too. Although we are going to have to think about the fact that he can't pounce with an empty mag. You're chilling. Bert maybe goes for... I'd really like to grab this loot. This loot, probably not. But this loot, yes. I think Giga needs to probably get Brenwyn.
Easy now, soldier.
Brenwyn's going to need to find cover.
So you have come, imprisoned comrade. A noble,
Maybe we roust this thing.
utterly foolish endeavor.
Doesn't seem like the greatest use of roust. Just get Brenwyn back into cover here. What Giga can do actually is mine these. Maybe I'm being too committed to the idea of Troll Pants dealing with this Stun Lancer. Doesn't find the Abductor with the old Disorient or Stun either. And this Muton, irrespective of nothing else, does need to go. I just don't know where Shandon goes to make that happen. Oops. 6 shielding on Bert. Needs a reload. Would be out in the open if I was to go for this loot and then the reload. Although, now that I see it, actually, we'll bring Bert here. Okay, you know what? Advanced Wildcats are kind of nice. Yeah, we'll go for a reload on Bert, because if Bert does get fired on, then that opens up return fire. Stun Lancer, Muton, Abductor. Giga, Troll Pants, Shandon. No. No. Ooh, potentially the suppression. In fact, you know what? Suppress the Stun Lancer. Can you land this? Outstanding. Never doubted you for a second. And then Shandon comes up and suppresses the Abductor. Purifier and another Hunter. And a couple of troopers. Advanced troopers this time though. I guess that I'm just trying to figure out if that pounce actually connected the way it said it did. But I guess it did. Amazing. Less amazing that you got hit the connection there, but never mind. Bremen's just being bullied.
Your soldiers cannot last forever, Commander.
I'm really surprised that Warlock's using its gun as much as it is this this mission.
Or burn in the fires of their wrath.
But You know, who am I to judge? That abductor being on fire is great. Less great is the fact that it's only taking 1 point of damage. I think Bert probably wants to find some better cover. I mean, there's no probably about it, but categorically needs to find some better cover. Kind of wondering. Adel isn't going to be able to connect with both of these on condition that he was to kill one. And we've got no immediate means of blowing the wall. I think... 42. Yikes. Can we find a better shot? Maybe? It's in smoke, right? Yeah, defensive smoke. Really like Adel to land this kill, but well, we'll see. We need to go for it. We'll see. No kill. Okay.
Going in for the kill.
That's fine.
On the way.
Bert should find the connection we need here. And I'm wondering if we... Yeah, hold your ammo for now, and we put Bert here. This... Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll keep in the cover. He's only got 2 points of shielding left, actually.
The loss of these subordinates.
This stun lance is a little bit of a concern, although Troll Pants should actually be able to put the work into it we need. 83%. Okay, not quite landing the kill. Hunter, Sectoid, Purifier, Shandon. What's the scariest? Arguably the Sectoid. Giga can't do anything to the Purifier. And Brenwan's... Let's just go for this, because you're not going to do anything else this turn. Okay, nice. Love to see it. Guess the question is... what kind of shot
No problem, boss.
is Giga going to be able to land here? Not the best shots in the world by any stretch of the imagination. So, do we just take care of this problem? And then use Shandon to take care of that problem?
On the move.
Or take the 62%. Take the 62%. Nice. Okay. Ah, that was
Guns dry.
that was a little bit of hope on my part. Not going to pretend otherwise. I would like to keep a round in the shotgun here for the Chosen. However, I would much prefer just to confirm this kill in the circumstances. So that's what we're gonna do. You're chilling.
Go full and honor the elders with your actions.
I've got eyes on an advent position.
That abductor's got an opportunity to cause some real mayhem for us. But if it's just gonna go for a ding shot on Brenwan, then that's fine by me.
I'm up. Fill up.
You fool! You shot birds.
Purposes occasionally, just as yours do, Commander.
Woo! Actually connected there.
Suffering will be prolonged. Come, squander your lives as it is fated.
We didn't see. Oh, we did. We did. Okay. Well, it's great that bird actually connected. That return fire. Can you just get rid of this thing? Thanks.
Gotcha.
Proud of you. And then actually, we'll Overwatch.
Come get some.
You're going to need one of those reloads. We've all come to know. And yeah, this is that kind of makes me pleased that I held on to the flamethrower on the last turn. Panicking the advanced troop is a nice bonus. It did get set on fire too, so... Oh, cool. Yeah, in your panic, go for your friends. That's more than fine. So, let me just double check real quick, actually. Are you burning? You are. Great. Dealt with. For all intents and purposes. Aethel wants to reload for sure. And we'll just split him and Bert up that little bit. Pounce should still connect with the reinforcements. Brenwan really needs to put a grenade to work on the Warlock. However, unless Shandon can connect this shot, it's best placed to deal with that trooper in the middle there. Bit warm there, Shandon, eh? Okay.
Target eliminated.
You're chilling.
Toss me some ammo.
It's becoming a theme. You've got a shot on that guy, but nothing else. So actually, maybe we want to think about moving Troll Pants. And then Brenwan... I don't know that Brenwan can connect the grenade from here. Oh, you can. Incredible. Look at this. Yeah, that Warlock. Grenaded. And dropped, just for good measure. And then Troll Pants can head to where Brenwan just was. 70%? Well,
Shot wide.
I had expected nothing less than failure.
can't win them all, eh?
Just got hot in here.
Wondering when we were going to see a mech. Our panic friend there didn't actually take any damage from burning, though they are still burning, so... Wow, that gun sounds cool. I like the purple.
That armor's tough.
Oh, Bert.
Watch the flanks.
Oh, that's... Spectral Army is actually quite good for us. Puts the Warlock into stasis for as long as those two purple boys are alive. But we are close to evacing here.
Getting a little too warm over here.
The reinforcements aren't going to stop.
Firebrand is in position for the extraction. Get out of there before things get any worse.
So,
Ready to be redeemed.
we can't evac this turn. For sure. I think we just bring the VIP up a touch and hunker down in this half cover, because that's better than anything else. Can we lightning hands this mech? Say goodnight.
Nailed here.
And then 64%. Kind of bad, huh? Okay. Aethel's got away to the evac on the next turn and can take out this little problem.
That's how it's done. Position.
Don't think Aethel finds a shot
What's the problem?
on anything outside of that. Jandin's currently got 2 Spectral Lancers, was it? Yes, it was. And a Warlock, all up in his business. Well, 1, because the other ones decided to go hunting for Giga. Troll Pants, I'd really like it if you were able to find this shot. You've got 15 movements, so we could put you in Narnia and you'd still be able to reach the extraction. So I guess we'll just poop, plop, ping pong pang. That really got away from me. Move is the word I was looking for. Move back there.
My ammo's running low. I'm on it.
Ethel's just begging for more to do. Renwin should actually be able to finish off that spectral. Well, 72 maybe not here. Okay, you did. Good job. Proud of you.
Well, how about that?
Shandin and Giga. Shandin and Giga. Shandin and Giga. 59, huh? Shandon kind of wants to move, right? I think, actually, bringing Shandon back into this high cover is probably the right choice. We have got Bert, however, Bert is so far away. And also, yet again, needs a reload, so I guess we'll just move forward a touch. Maybe we overwatch. And I think actually the suppression's the right decision here. That should die. There is a chance that it takes 0 damage from the burn, but it should. I think that's worth the risk. They're coming in thick and fast here, huh? Ah, okay, the burn landed. That mine that they've landed on had been used up. Great shot from across the way from Bert there. I'm really glad we opted for the Overwatch. Would be nice to maybe do the... oh, that mine didn't pop until just now. Cool. Oh, that works out quite nicely. Good hit. Shame it didn't land the kill. Whew. That was lucky.
We picked up a lull in their forces. It looks like they're running out of reinforcements. Let's get moving before that changes.
We are moving, dude. It's just taking a bit of time because we were kind of spread out. Good news, VIP's gone. But Giga still needs another turn, and so does Shandon. This advanced trooper upstairs, although actually probably wishes it didn't go upstairs.
Humanity will repay a tally in flesh.
Kind of wondering if Aethel might, like, Aethel can find a shot on that purifier, but it's not going to be a good one. Right, this is probably better than doing nothing. So, go for it. 60 actually is really good, and he finds it too. Wow. Okay, I never doubted you for a second, of course. We've now got. I'm going to need a reload, but with a good shot on the spectral. I'm wondering if we actually take that shot, or do we just keep the warlock in stasis and use the opportunity just to. Well, no, I suppose we have to take the shot when I think about it. So then the next question is, can Giga find the evac if we put Giga up here? I don't think it can, actually. We might have to go another round. Can you land us 80? Yes.
Not too shabby.
Reload on Shandon. Unfortunate. You just go home. You've had enough. You had enough excitement for one day.
Time to get the rest of the squad out of there before they get overrun by those damn things.
Run another Overwatch there. 54%. I'll go for a suppression. Just dropping in troopers on us now. Aethel and Bert should get a couple of connections here. Okay, maybe not. But
I got nothing.
yes, we actually saw a spoiler for the fact that Bert hit the hunter there. I don't know why return fire keeps popping up when Bert takes an Overwatch, because they're two different things. Oh, Giga. Some spray and pray for sure. Ah, the Mind Scorch, come on, my guy. Connecting it with Shandon and Brenwan.
Whatever your soldier has learned, whatever they have seen,
Ah,
soon
not over yet.
as familiar to me as it was to them.
Aethel. Would be really nice if Aethel was able to find both of those. But at least kills this thing with gusto. And then it would be great if Bert connected here with gusto. Oh. I wasn't expecting kill on that second shot, but I'll absolutely take it.
I'm going.
Gonna need to get these guys up. We're not done here yet, unfortunately, because of that dazing that we got. Now Shandon and Brenwan aren't going to be able to make it to the evac. I'm still alive too. Can't forget about that. And Brenwan's in such an awkward position because anyone that picks Brenwan up is going to be flanked by the Warlock. So we probably like a suppression on the Warlock if at all possible. Who's going to be the... It's got to be Giga, right? Yeah, because Giga's got the shielding. Okay, fine.
Seems doable.
Don't mean to put you in harm's way or anything, Giga, but that's exactly what's happening here.
You'll be all right.
Ah, this 34 enemies that we've murdered. Good lord. Oh, you can. Amazing. Yeah, I'd prefer it if actually you just dealt with this thing. For sure. And then let's see what kind of shot Aethel can find on these two troopers. 75, 66, go for 75. Amazing. Putting the work in.
That's how it's done.
Earning that money.
Running low.
90%, no crit, but finds the 9. Amazing. Oh, for like the odds that the team here have been dealing with, they are just landing and nailing it non-stop. All that's actually left is the Chosen. We might see some more reinforcements. 77%. I think just go for an Overwatch there, Troll Pants. Oh, that's a connection I wasn't expecting. It wouldn't. The question is, at this point, do we go for the loot and dropping the Warlock, or do we just get out? And I feel like we've killed 37 enemies. We've been here a while. Let's just send these guys home. They've done enough. They've done enough.
Affirmative.
Good to go.
No reason to stay.
Double time.
Affirmative.
Well handled, team.
Roger that.
37 enemies in one mission is absurd.
Some operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning.
And getting out of that with like so few wounds and stuff. It's a shame we didn't get the AP from the kill, I guess. And we got more wounded than I thought we had. 4, actually. Those stasis vests are so good, so valuable. Bert with the MVP. 82 damage, 8 kills. Actually really low shot accuracy for Bert. Used to seeing way higher than 10 of 15. 66%. 4 of 7 on the Overwatches as well. Nevertheless, MVP goes to Bert. That's a surprise. Giga making good work with that frame thrower, doing 63 damage. 2 of 4 shots is kind of like in the ballpark of expectations for Giga. And an engineer with a cannon in general. I'm just not very good at using cannons. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe the problem's not Giga and the engineers. Maybe it's me. Nah, it's not me. It's definitely the engineer's problem. Troll Pants landing some really good shots. 2 for 2 on the Overwatch. 7 of 8 shots overall. It's probably a good thing we didn't say that 7%er at the end there. Getting 4 kills as the medic is always nice too. Didn't really have much reason to have the medicine, but you know, you take it with you just as in case. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Or something along those lines. I think that's the same. I don't know. 7 of 9 shot accuracy for Aethel. 4 of 6 on the Overwatches. Highest damage dealt, highest amount of kills, and highest amount of movement. Kind of wondering how that stacks up. Oh, so tied for kills with Bert there. And Bert just did more stuff, I guess. But Aethel dealing like 42 X damage over Bert. That's very interesting that Bert's gone for the MVP there. But, I mean, I'll take it because, you know, Bert. And Brenwan, Sapper life, as always. Although Sapper landing 6 kills is pretty damn good. 4 or 5 shot accuracy is nice too. Incredible that the damage dealt is so low, but I guess not a lot of work for the grenades when they're needed to strip armor. And Shandin, green numbers across the board on the old shot accuracy. Good amount of damage dealt. Good show all around from our Marine that runs the aim hacks there. That mission went on for a while, for sure. But it was a fun mission. And it became a bit of a mess there when accidentally, you know, capping the VIP and triggering all the reinforcements. But I kind of feel like it was really well handled by the team there. We had exactly the tools we needed to get through it. And a good amount of promotions too, and really good wound timers. Bert is tired, so probably not going to see Bert for a little while. In fact, everyone except Brenwan and Giga's tired, but Bert especially needs a good rest. So Giga's up now to Lieutenant, which provides access to concussion rocket, pin him down, or concussion grenades. I like pin him down to get the suppression doing disorient work, but I actually think sending flashbangs out is a pretty good idea too. So to that end, yeah, we'll pick up that extra grenade slot for flashbangs. Bunker Buster's kind of interesting, just outright destroying objects in the environment. 2 mine charges wouldn't be bad. Not that keen on sustained fire. It will hold for now. Bert up to Captain. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Intimidate, on target, or on guard. I really like Intimidate actually, given the fact that if it can make an enemy panic whenever they shoot Bert, then I mean you'd panic with this helmet up in your business, right? Captain Troll Pants, low profile is probably where I'm going to go here. Although the 3 smoke grenades is kind of nice, but yeah, we'll go for low profile for sure. And Vigilance not bad. Vigilance not bad. I do like smokescreen, but anti-venom stims could potentially be quite good too, huh? There's too many good choices here. I think we'll hold up for now. Hold up for now. And Shandin up to major. Suppression ability is now a 33% chance to graze each target when applied. That's pretty cool. Reaction shot at newly activated enemies. So this is Pounce by another name, which is actually pretty cool too. And then that on target that we just had a look at for the phalanx there, so shared ability there. Withering Barrage or Weapons Hot are both really nice. I think Withering Barrage is probably going to be the play. Weapons Hot would cost 20. High Caliber would be quite nice too. Reduction in rounds in the magazine there, but an extra point of damage and 2 armor pierce with an assault rifle. So that's just making me sad we didn't actually go for the chosen kill, because we could do with the AP. No extra abilities on top of those Ferocians this time around though, and we came out of that with a new set of advanced wildcats, which is pretty nice. We don't know what we delayed, but we delayed something. And yeah, that went well. I thought it could have gone completely horribly, especially when we got that activation that we didn't want, but managed it. Good time all around. We've got another assault mission coming up, which is likely going to be on the cards for tomorrow, although with that said, you know, anything could happen between now and then. Thought we were going to do that assault mission today and ended up doing something else instead, but who knows. We'll leave things there regardless. Thank you very much as always, and I will see you next time. Take care.